Welcome to Bookmas. This is the Protagonist Pub. We're characters gather. Okay, that screwy. Let's try this again. Welcome to the Protagonist Pub. My name is Tammy, and this is where characters gather. And today for Bookmas, we're going to talk about the 5 anticipated new to me authors that I am very much looking forward to in 2024. And they're in no particular order, and there are many new to me authors sitting behind me on my shelves. But these are just 5 I grabbed at random, or I should say, these are the 5 I grabbed that scream at me the loudest from my bookcases as I walk by and I'm reading something else or I'm not reading anything at all. They're like, hey, knock knock, remember me? So, okay, without further ado or nonsense from the Barking Fireball, let's get into it. The first one would be The Shadow Queen by Anne O'Brien. This is historical fiction, and I will read you the back. A dangerous word, perhaps, for a woman. Power. From her first clandestine marriage, Joan of Kent's reputation is one of beauty, rumor, and scandal. Her royal blood makes her a desirable bride. Her ambition and passion make her a threat. Joan knows what she must do to protect her reputation, the games to play, the men to marry. She will do anything to get what she wants. The crown of England. I am looking forward to this. I hope I enjoy her writing style. I hope I enjoy the storytelling. She has a back catalog of 9-10 books, all in the same medieval English historical fiction, which I love. So, praying that I love this book as much as I think I'm going to. Next up is the third find I have on my shelves from the library bookstore from Kate Morton. That is The Secret Keeper. It's just the one I happened to pick up. For this video, I know she writes dual timeline, and I know that her books are always well received. I have not read anything by her. I don't know which one I'm going to pick up first. This one was published in 2012. So, I'll read you the back. During a picnic at her family's farm in the English countryside, 16-year-old Laurel Nicholson witnesses a shocking crime. A crime that challenges everything she knows about her adored mother, Dorothy. Now, 50 years later, Laurel and her sisters are meeting at the farm to celebrate Dorothy's 90th birthday. Realizing that this is her last chance to discover the truth about that long ago day, Laurel searches for answers that can only be found in Dorothy's past. Clue by clue, she traces a secret history of 3 strangers from vastly different worlds thrown together in war-torn London. Dorothy, Vivian, and Jimmy, whose lives are forever after intertwined. A gripping story of deception and passion, The Secret Keeper will keep you enthralled to the last page. I love me a good mystery. I love me a good dual timeline. So, I am trying Kate Morton in 2024. Next up is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. This is her debut novel. It is a chunker. It is historical magical realism. And I found this one in Colorado while we were living in the RV and traveling the country and being nomads, and I have carried it around for all of these years, and it is over 800 pages long. So I am hoping I love this book and then I can watch the miniseries. And I'm intrigued. I know I'm intrigued. So we shall see. Yeah. So the next two I have talked about a lot recently. Should tell you how interested my brain is in reading these books. So the first one is Her Heart for a Compass by Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. And this one is Victorian historical fiction. And this is I have the second book waiting for me on the shelves as well. I love the cover. I'm praying I love the book because I am so looking forward to it. I'll read you the back. The daughter of a powerful Scottish Duke of Buccleuch, I know I've mispronounced that, Lady Margaret Montague Douglas Scott is expected to make an advantageous marriage. Her parents have selected a suitable groom, and she tries to reconcile herself to the match. But shortly before her betrothal is announced, Margaret flees, leaving her parents to explain her sudden absence to a ballroom stuffed with distinguished guests. Banished from polite society, Margaret draws strength from a circle of female friends like herself. Women intent on breaking the mold, including Queen Victoria's daughter, Princess Louise. Margaret resolves to follow her heart to Ireland, America, and then back to Britain, where she finds the life she was always meant to lead. A bold story about an unconventional woman discovering her voice in an age of astounding change. Her Heart for a Compass is a delicate costume drama rich in atmosphere, history, and color. I mean, seriously, what about this book doesn't sound intriguing? I couldn't answer that question because it intrigues me greatly. So the last one for today is Queen by Right by Anne Easter Smith. Again, extensive back catalog. They're all about the same, length. And I will read you the back. History remembers Cecily of York standing on the steps of the market cross at Ludlow, facing an attacking army while holding the hands of her two young sons. Queen by Right reveals how she came to step into her destiny, beginning with her marriage to Richard, Duke of York, whom she meets when she is 8 and he is 12. Raised together in her father's household, they become a true love match, and together face personal tragedies, pivotal events in history, and deadly political intrigue. All of England knows that Richard has a clear claim to the throne, and when Henry VI becomes unfit to rule, Cecily must put aside her hopes and fears and help her husband decide what is right for their family and their country. This period of English history is so fascinating. And I would not have survived because I am very bad at political games and shenanigans and gamesmanship, and the women who survived this period and were successful are amazing to me. They're amazing. And I am... Okay, so they're amazing, and the dogs are very talkative this morning, and so I'm going to cut this one short. And I hope everyone is having a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow for the next Bookmas video. Please leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you here next time at the Protagonist Pub.